had his lowest assist and points per game totals since his rookie year, but he through like the champion that he is.
Last year, a big challenge for Tony Parker. He was in his 14th season, obviously. Every great player needs to transform his game as he gets on an age clock. We've seen it with the great ones. Parker did put up the highest three-point percentage of his career last year.
And he also this poise and professionalism, and cut down the turnover average as well, the lowest of his career.
The Spurs making a switch here. Ginobili's checked in. Butler attacking. And they double up Butler. Some solid defense from Aldridge. Spurs trail by 6. No good from Ginobili.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle. Oh, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And, guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up. And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong and attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Three-pointer, Butler. They get it back. In the corner, it's Dunleavy. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Spurs trail by 10. Nobody near Leonard. That three off the mark.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball. Share the sugar.
No one near Jennings as he lets it fly. And the three ball is good.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And Brandon Jennings gets the whistle that time. The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with.
It says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
First free throw is good.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
Butler from outside. Tim Duncan with the rebound. And that concludes the first half. Bulls lead by 13.
Coach, you're going to have to climb a bit of a hill here in the second half. What are you telling your guys they need to do to turn this thing around?
I think we just moved the ball a little bit. We were just on the dribble a little bit too much, and they've got a lot of pressure out there, so the ball's got to move.
Coach, thanks for the time. Gentlemen, back to you at the table.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first two quarters. They have a 13-point lead. Shaq, let's get your opinion on their game so far.
Well, they're out in front tonight because of their offensive rebounding. Those second-chance buckets came into play in a big way. Those are effort points, momentum builders, salvaging points off the scrap heap. You never heard me say scrap heap before, Ernie. I don't even know what it means. It just sounded good.
Kenny, how do you think San Antonio played?
Well, look, they turn the ball over way too much. You can't do that in the NBA. Teams are just too talented. You can't give them that many possessions. Don't give away the entire game just by giving up an extra few possessions here and there. These guys need to come with more precision in the second half.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.
Welcome back. Everyone to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
And the defense was soft in that first half, and he took advantage every chance he could, and boy, was he throwing it down hard.
Yes, sir. He has had too many uncontested runs to the hoop, but even if a defender's gotten there, it's been posterized time.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Parker. Passes it to Powell. Here's Butler. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Pass to Dunleavy. There's the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists now tonight.
This defense is giving their shooters free reign to operate from behind the arc.
And when you allow shooters to get in a rhythm, then you're going to have problems because they can hit it even when you start to defend it with intensity.
The 3 from Leonard, and that is good. Leonard's got 6.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry. Listen, Kawhi Leonard hasn't been in the league for a long time, but he's feeling right at home. He said last season he wants to remain a Spur for life.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And for Leonard to hear players say that a lot, but rarely before they reach the end of their rookie contract.
Yeah, I think Leonard just realizes what a special situation he found himself in. I mean, he is the complete package as a player and custom-made for how the Spurs like to play and do things.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Pau Gasol's checked in for Powell. Doug McDermott comes in for Dunleavy. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Brandon Jennings.
Excellent game we've seen from Derrick Rose. He's got 16 points and 3